guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's so weird. Okay. Well, today we're gonna be doing the transformation into another of the characters of the Game of Thrones series that I'm gonna be doing today. Khal Drogo. This is the dragon that has a very important part of the series in the first season, and that's it. It's very dramatic. Her soldiers keep running around still until today, the 7th season, but he's not. Sorry for the spoiler if you haven't watched it. So let's get started right away with transformation into Khal Drogo. We're gonna start by covering my face from the freckles. I'm gonna be choosing at the same time a quite darker foundation in comparison to my skin tone, just to make sure we got that tan base. Also, I'm gonna be applying all over the face, chest, neck, and all the area I'm gonna be creating the effect this time. First thing we're gonna be doing is going to be the kind of the split that he has on one of the eyebrows. I'm gonna be using just a longer brush and the same foundation and just cover parts of that eyebrow hair. Then I'm gonna move to start creating the shapes, the new features. I'm gonna be using a brown cream color. You know, I love this product, but you can go for whatever you have on hand, and start darkening the inner part of all the the thyroid area, sorry, and then going all the way down to the sides of the nose and just creating a different shape in there. Also, I'm gonna be adding some shading on top of a could be space from the eyebrows, just to start creating that intense effect. Also, I'm gonna be creating a little bit of more structure underneath all the cheekbones and on the side of the temples. Look, and we'll come all together, don't worry. Moving to the black and starting with the eyebrows. He has a quite thick eyebrows, and he has a very specific shape. It goes up like almost on the center of the eyebrow, nearly toward the outer part of the eyebrow, but mostly on the central. And I'm gonna be just creating a very thick eyebrows with that. The same black, but just a little wider bristle brush. I'm gonna be just painting all over my lid up to the brow, just giving a little bit kind of a grayish effect. Also, I'm gonna be applying this color in the thyroid area and the bottom lash line, and I'm gonna go to a little shape that goes down a bit on the thyroid area and a bit up on the outer part, so create that kind of more strong look effect. Now I'm gonna go for this khaki gray, and I'm gonna start adding a little bit of this shade here and there because I don't want it to be too warm, the features I just created. So I'm gonna go over the brown parts I applied previously.
gonna be creating also new hairline. It's gonna be quite flat on the upper part of my head, and also it's gonna be going in on the sides of the temples area. Let's go and enhance a little bit more these features. I'm gonna go back to some of the areas like on the sides of the nose to create a more intense effect. And also I'm gonna start creating the wider effect on the nose. I'm gonna be flattening a little bit the base of my nose, creating a more kind of wider base of the nose. And also I'm gonna be adding some shadings on the central of the nose down to nearly the tip, but not all the way in, because I wanted to create a more open type of big nose in that area. Just keep adding a little bit of shading and blending. You can use your finger also if you want to. Let's start with the beard. I'm gonna go with also a very wide open bristles type of brush and start adding the black on the sides of my my chin. Also I'm gonna go a little bit farther in to the closer to the bottom lip on the central of the chin, and around my mouth all the way until the bottom part of the nose to create this beard effect. I don't want to glue any type of beard, so I'm gonna go and paint it. So I'm gonna go down from the neck all the way to the chest. Once I have at a good level, I'm gonna be adding the kind of detail or jewelry detail that he has on the beard. So I'm gonna be adding a little bit of gold, and then a bit more black, and another little bit of gold, and a little bit of black, just like it would be a ponytail or something like that. Now I'm gonna give a little bit of a dimension to the beard. I don't want everything to be completely black, so I'm gonna go for a brown and adding some strokes here and there all over the beard just to give that kind of 3D dimension. It will look a bit more realistic. Now we're gonna go for the lips. I'm gonna go back to the khaki gray and start adding this shade on the upper lip to create a little more kind of dimension. Also I'm gonna go adding on the sides all the corners of the bottom lip. Let's move to the rest of the body. I'm gonna start with the same color and the wide open bristle brush to start adding some shading to create the muscle effect. So I'm gonna be adding first of all like the chest area. So I'm gonna be adding the upper shadow on the central, also on the sides, and also I'm gonna be adding some touches. They will be the shoulders and on the neck. A little bit of hairy effect with the widest of all the bristles brush that I used so far, and the black. And then I'm gonna be start creating the details of he has the paint on the shoulders. I'm gonna be mixing 2 aqua colors, black and blue, and create 4 strikes in each of the sides from the shoulder all the way to the central of the chest. Last details, I'm going to be adding some highlighting with a beige shade. I'm going to be adding first of all on the upper part of the bridge of the nose, 2/2 of the nose, and then on the bottom part of the nose like in a kind of an arrow shape and blend it. Also going to be adding these highlightings to enhance some of the features like on top of the eyebrows, on top of the cheekbones, and maybe some on the forehead. Nearly done, nearly done. I'm gonna be mixing a warm, very reddish brown and pink shades together to create the scarves that he has. One goes from cut we create on the eyebrow all the way up in a bit kind of a C shape, and the other one that goes from the bottom part of the same eye around kind of the cheekbone. Soon there, just a couple of details more. A black pencil on the waterline to strengthen a bit more the look, and also I'm going to be adding the black cream color a bit more on the new hairline to give a more strength and a very strong look to the final effect. And that's it, we are done. This is our Drogo. You can add a little details here and there as you feel like you need to, and that's it, we're done.
Well guys, I hope you enjoy this transformation. As always, I'm gonna leave the list of products that I use to create it on the bar below. As always, I'll use whatever is better for me to create this effect, but you can use whatever you have on hand, where the products that you have, or you can reach, or you can afford. It doesn't matter, just good is, or what we're looking for is a good results, that's it. I'm gonna leave also the rest of the transformation that I'm doing, or I've done already for this series. I've done Khaleesi, or Daenerys Targaryen, I got Jon Snow, I've done Cersei and Arya Stark, and this one, Khal Drogo. So leave me a comment below telling me which one is the character you want me to recreate next. If you like this video, I would appreciate to give the thumbs up and also share it to more people who can watch it, and subscribe to my channel. As always, thanks so much for spending some time with me. Be happy and see you next one.